Hey yo, what's up everybody? It's in JJ. Today we're going to talk about this Midas investment, and after that from there this project itself can give you as high as 20 even 25% in APY, and of course in Bitcoin, stablecoin, and after that Ethereum, and of course many more other cryptocurrency that they offer. So we're going to dig into it, and after that from there we can see like is it legit or not, and am I invested to it. And of course right now, before we jump into the topic itself, I'd like you to basically hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course turn on post notification for all my videos, and of course just smash that like button, man. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And of course, before we jump into Midas investment, basically what is it all about? Basically we are just going to talk about my Discord channel. So over here I'm trying to build a small community which you guys can basically interact, and after that ask questions or whatsoever if you feel like it, and of course from there can help you with your investment journey, slash if let's say you have any doubts in the cryptocurrency space, just join using the link down below. It is on basically the link down below, and after that from there it is on Discord and of course on Telegram. Just join both of this if let's say you have an account. And of course nevertheless, smash the like button, and we are going to start talking about what is this Midas investment. Alright, so over here we have this Midas.investment website, which is linked down below. If you want to use it, just use the link down below. And over here they have like tools on this stable YAP, masternode YAP. We are gonna explore everything about it, and after that right now we're gonna talk about what is this platform. Basically, to just in a nutshell itself, it is an investment platform like a hedge fund in, I would say, in the cryptocurrency space. You want to call it a DeFi hedge fund or whatsoever, up to you. And I would say that they are basically building their name out there, and they have been here for quite some time. I would say for around 2 years plus, or I would say around 4 years. They started off at 2018, so it's around 4 years this year. And after that over here you can see earn the highest yield on Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, and other DeFi assets. And over here you can see you can get 17 APY on BTC, and of course up to 23 APY on Ethereum, which is far more than whatever the platform outside is offering. I would say this is quite high. And of course you don't talk about like liquidity provider or whatsoever, because that one you need to put in two dual assets, but over here you just put a single asset and you can get very high APY. And over here we can see that they have a 4.5 star on Trustpilot, which are gonna dig deeper into it. So over here you can see they have like 51 million worth of funds that is put together with them, and after that there's a total lockup value. And over here we can see that basically investor earned around 780k in the month of October last year, if I'm not wrong. And over here you can see 23k investors all over the world with them. And after that I would say over here these are all the coins that they are supporting currently. And after that you can see the Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDC, USDT, and of course BNB and Uniswap. So far I would say Uniswap itself, on Midas investment itself, they are offering a very high rate, to be honest, because on other platform I'm looking at only like maybe 3% or even like 4%, and after that the highest I see is maybe 5 or somewhere, I don't know, man. And over here they also support Phantom. And of course we can scroll down how the Midas team is generating yield for its customer, which is us. So here yield is generated through hedge strategies using the investments basically instrument, lending and borrowing using the DeFi ecosystem, hedge fund token. Basically they try to basically put liquidity provider and everything. So over here liquidity provider for Uniswap version 3, DeFi use Valve. So over here they are taking, basically how does it work is basically everyone all over the world, they want to join this DeFi space, but of course you do not have the knowledge, you do not know how to play with it. And of course right now we are going to talk about the cons and the pros and cons over here. So first of all, they are a hedge fund over here to basically allow you to invest with them without, like I would say, as low as I would say maybe $10 or something like that. And after that from there you can just put your money in with them, and of course they can help you pool all the funds. And after that you can save in fees, you can save in all the transaction fee if let's say you are running on the Ethereum blockchain. One transaction is going to cost you $30 to $40, but of course using these put together funds itself, one transaction costs $30 to $40, but of course they go by millions and millions of transactions one shot. And of course within, I would say, 5 to 6 hours they can recoup all the money back. And after that I would say that it is a smart strategy. But of course the cons over here is we are handling our funds to them, and of course we are not technically invested into DeFi because we do not own our funds. And of course this is just the cons I want to talk about basically on this pros and cons. Basically, first of all, pros itself, they invest for you, they have all the knowledge, you do not need to do anything, just put your funds in, and after that just relax, sit back, and of course you can earn passive income. The cons is, let's say if shit happens or whatsoever, you cannot get your money back, because we know that all investment has risk, and of course you do not own your key equals it's not your money. So this is a crypto space. If you want to know more what is private keys or whatsoever, go and do your Google, and of course do your due diligence. So right now we're going to do on some digging on the Midas Invest, basically their social media platform, and after that many more. So over here, they have probably put on the main screen itself, basically Trustpilot, basically that's 4.6 stars. So we're going to read on the Trustpilot first. So over here on the Trustpilot itself, there is 56 reviews, and after that, I would say they have been basically just claimed on the June of 2020. So previous on 2018 or whatsoever, they did not have a Trustpilot something over there. So around this 2 years period time itself, they have around 56 reviews. So it is kind of little, I would say. Because on their website itself they say they have 23k users, but of course there's only like 56 reviews, so I believe that most of the people out there do not want to review or whatsoever. So we're going to look at the bad ones, but of course not looking at the good ones over here. So we can see the people are calling it a scam, and after that, let's say you need to deposit any funds whatsoever, you need to basically need a certain amount. It is normal because, to be honest, they are running on the chain, and after that, from there you need to have at least an amount to basically cover the withdrawal fee or whatsoever. So over here they also like have basically their replies. I would say for all of these bad comment itself, it is, I would say it's quite delegated because it is not a copy paste comment itself. So you can see basically they have replied to those bad comments, and after that, from there they have like given them like their own article, and after that, from there, try to elaborate by asking them to contact him. So over here you can see Trevor, the CEO of Midas Investment, has contacted and reached out to the bad comments, the bad reviews. So I would say, okay, not so bad after all. So the next thing we want to check is basically Twitter. So over here on Twitter itself, they have 23,000 people using, but of course only almost 4,000 people are following them on Twitter. So if we head over to the audit itself, follower audit, well, we can see that there's around 13% worth of fake followers with them, and after that, around 15 is around active. So around 70% is the real one, I mean inactive, 15%. So 70% is like active. So I would say their true following is maybe around 4,000. If you want to like basically do some math, I don't know, man, just some quick math, I might be wrong or whatsoever, just do not gauge me on this, but just a gauge. So around, I would say 70% of it is active. So on the Twitter itself, it is not so bad, to be honest. And of course, if you want to look at other stuff itself, the who is, and I've already done a who is. So over here, so I put in the Midas.investments. It is investments, right? So we here, it's the S, and after that, if we scroll down itself, it is showing us the status is inactive. So I do not know what domain that they are using, because it is not really providing the latest status or whatsoever. But of course, you can see the important dates definitely to take note. So on the domain is going to expire on the 30th of April this year, so we will see a renewal probably. And of course, basically they have hosted their website since 2018 April, so they have done basically a 4 years domain, and after that, from there, we know that it might be updated and after that renewed for another 4 years or 5 years, depending on what they want to do. So I would say there is a history behind it. And of course, if we want to head over to their this Benzina, I don't know how to pronounce it. Basically, this website itself, they do a review. So there's around basically 5 stars, and after that, we are just gonna look. I'm just not gonna look this. So this is the Crunchbase website. This is the owner. Is known as Trevor, and after that we can look at the Bitcoin talk itself. So Bitcoin talk itself, the latest comment itself is last year, so not really much activity. So we're just gonna dig into their Discord channel. Alright, so I have done the scroll up all the way to the announcement page, the first page itself. So they have launched on 2018, and of course during here, this previously was their I would say their Twitter account itself. It is still live. Yep, so it's still live. So over here, this was the Twitter following, but of course, it is no longer active. They already changed their Twitter to this Midas dash platform, and after that, I would say basically on the Twitter itself, I would say on their Discord itself, it is quite active, and of course people are answering questions and everything. And of course the CEO itself, the Trevor itself, have a delegation page for you to basically ask questions on the product itself. And after that, I would say, is the people behind real or whatsoever? I would say yes, because on their YouTube channel itself, they are showing their face. And of course, if you are following their YouTube channel or whatsoever, if you are watching, Anya is always there talking about their project, and after that, everything about whatever it is you need to know of on their website, on their YouTube itself. So I would say the project itself, it is backed by real people, real faces, and of course I would say that they are quite active on the community, because on their blog itself, they have been like doing announcement from time to time. And after that, I would say it is around like a weekly or a monthly announcement talking about their basically a progression report and everything. So everything's there, it is playing out. But of course the following, and of course the things that they declare, it is unsure. 23,000 people invested, and of course yeah, maybe 40% of them, or I would say 20% of them only follows them on Twitter. And yeah, basically on the Discord itself, we can see how many people are there. Basically, there's around 6.2k people. So yeah, basically the numbers itself is not really, I mean, like if let's say you're invested to it, you will definitely join your Discord channel, join the Telegram or the Twitter to basically stay updated. So the numbers is not really telling, right? So I'm not just gonna give you a benefit of doubt, because to be honest, they show their faces, and after that from there they are like somehow working this project out, which I'm, yeah, basically give me the confidence that I can throw some money in. But of course we're gonna talk about it later. So we're just gonna talk about what does Midas Investment provide, like the platform, I mean like the coins, the APY and everything. So over here, these are the whole list of currencies, and after that what is the type, what is the APY, APR. I'm going to explain it to you later on. So here, if you scroll down itself, they are supporting quite a lot of what is that called, basically quite a lot of coins. And after that from there, you can see the yield that they are offering is slightly higher. I would say you will not see it, maybe this is 5% only, and the rest is quite high, and I would say this is the lowest 2%. And yeah, basically most of the coins out there are offering like quite a decent amount, better than your banks, and of course better than the C5 out there, like maybe Blockfolio, or you want to, I mean BlockFi, or let's say Celsius, and after that Nexo or whatsoever. They are offering a better rates out there. Definitely trust me on that. So over here, we're going to talk about the APY and APR. So the Y itself, it is annual per year, basically compounded added. So we are going to look at the true rate of per annum. This is the true rate. So if you want to look at the true rate, just head over to the website and click on the APR. So the APR itself is showing you the true rate, and after that over here, the true rate meaning this is a base flat rate of 15%. And of course, if let's say you are keeping your funds there, and after the compounded throughout the whole year, it is going to grow to 17%. If let's say you are not going to hold your funds throughout the year, it's just only be 15%. So use the 15% to basically calculate whatever you can earn, which is the best, I would say. And after that over here, you can see the true rate is showing. I'm not gonna one by one tell you, oh, they are supporting Bitcoin, oh, Ethereum, and after that this and that. Just head over to the website and dig for your own. So we're going to talk about the type itself. So the type itself is a type of investment you're getting into. So over here we can see there's a DeFi, and after that a strategy, and of course we can see that there's also master nodes. So over here they are, yeah, basically they are running on DeFi. Basically they use your funds, and after they invest it on the DeFi projects out there that is available to basically proven safe, stable, and after that I would say audited, and of course they have done their research to help you invest into it. And after the next thing is strategy. So for this strategy itself, it is on like maybe this stable YAP, DeFi YAP, and after that masternode YAP. So over here, this is a strategy that they came out with to basically I would say it's like an index funds in cryptocurrency. Basically you're buying their index, and after that from there the underlying assets is going to be this and that, and of course get rebalanced time to time. So this is the strategy that they go for, and it is called strategy. So the next thing is masternode. So over here, let's say you are keen to run your own masternode itself, and after that from there you are unable to afford the huge amount of lump sum that you need to put in. So for Dash, for example, you need to have 1000 Dash. You want to basically, you have some Dash lying around, you want to invest into Dash masternode, but of course 1000 Dash is around I would say 300 over K or even 30K. I do not know, man. 1000 is around 300K. Is it? So now, yeah, basically we are just gonna do some math. My math is not good, man. Times 1000. Yep, it's 100K. So you will need 148K to basically run a masternode on Dash itself, and after that from there it is too crazily expensive. And let's say you only have 1 or 2 Dash, you want to earn something out of it, definitely you can just put it with Midas Investment, and after that from there they can, yeah, basically add your funds into their masternode, and after that from there generate an APY. So basically it's pulling funds together, and after that from there just put it in. And it also provides staking on, yeah, engine, basically an engine, yeah, basically is that. So here we're going to talk about what is this stable YAP, and of course later on the masternode YAP. Right, so for the stable YAP itself, you can see the reward itself is medium, and after that the risk is quite low, claimed by them. And so over here, this is the next generation of Bitcoin and Ethereum hodling with passive income. So over here, how does it work? It's basically a stable yield automated portfolio, I mean. And after that over here, what is this strategy consists of is basically Bitcoin, Ethereum, and after that their own native token Midas, and after that over here the US Tether, and after that they also basically do a monthly rebalancing of your whole portfolio, and after that you can see increasing long-term portfolio growth up to basically 45% per annum. I would say 45% is a lot, man. If you're gonna take 45%, this is up to lah. So this is the maximum rate that they can offer. Yeah, basically 365 days. Yep, so every day you're earning at least 0.12, which is basically your bank is offering much lower than that, and I would say that basically you can earn up to 21 APY over here, and after that it is basically paid out in Bitcoin directly to your wallet. So whatever funds you are buying into, so how do you buy the stable YAP itself? You need to exchange, basically need to exchange your crypto to basically to this to their basically this stable YAP token itself, and after that from there you will get paid out in Bitcoin. And of course, if let's say the price of this stable YAP increases itself, you earn the capital gains, and of course whatever it is, you're gonna get paid out in Bitcoin weekly, and after that to your wallet itself that is on the, what is this called, the Midas Investment. So how it works itself, if let's say you have some balance over here, just click on your SYAP, and after that click on swap, and you'll be redirected to this page. So you want to basically do a swap. So let's say you have Bitcoin, you want to do some Bitcoin, you can do a maximum. Basically you will, this amount of Bitcoin is going to offer you this amount of SYAP, and of course in the future, if let's say the stable YAP itself increases in value, and of course you will get paid out in Bitcoin, you can do that, and after that you can yield the 21% that they are offering. So for stable YAP itself, it is around 23% right now, and of course this rate itself is a fluctuating one. So we're going to talk about the masternode YAP. Alright, so for this masternode YAP itself, is very simple to understand. Basically we know that out there's coins like Dash, and after that blah blah blah, many more coins itself that you can run a masternode, and after that from there the masternode itself is going to cost you as low as $1,000 or even $500 all the way to a few $100,000, almost $500,000 or whatsoever it does exist. And of course over here they are basically pooling the funds all together, and after that from there you are going to buy their basically this token called the masternode YAP, and after that from there once you buy this token itself, whatever funds they receive from it, they are going to convert it to all of these instruments to basically do a masternode, and after that from there they are going to rebalance time to time. Basically this is a long-term strategy, and after that from there you are getting like around 26%. And of course here's the catch, whatever you are investing to this over here, whatever coin that you're offering to them itself, they are going to pay you in Bitcoin every weekly basis, each Monday. And after that over here, how does it work? It's very simple. The Bitcoin, basically they will just use the Bitcoin that they receive, or whatever coin they receive, they're gonna switch it to all of these coins, basically the Midas, Zen, Zcoin, I think it's this Zcoin Cash or X, I don't know. Basically don't know what is this, and after that some engine, and after that PHR, DV, and after that some of this, and of course Zen itself, basically they're going to convert it to all of this, and after that from there it is going to be have 12.5% allocation, and of course basically whatever it is going to be sent to the masternode, and after that from there they're going to build a masternode out of it, and of course whatever is yield is going to be spread evenly to whoever the holder of this masternode YAP is, and after that from there you can basically earn passive income by running masternodes on the network. But of course technically you are not running it, but of course you are supporting them to run a masternode on behalf of you, and basically you own this underlying index fund to basically say that you take part in the masternode or something like that. So we're going to talk about the next thing. After talking so much about all the investment platform and whatsoever, what is this, what is that, does the withdrawal works? Right, so previously I have like played around with the website and after the interface, so I have like be joining, I mean like I have put in like 0.05 worth of BNB on basically I would say 6th of December last year, and after that is it 6th of December? Yep, it is, and after that it has been like generating some yields every day, and after that recently I've done like previously I've done a withdrawal of this amount that I put it in, and after that we can see that it is on the blockchain and I received back my funds. So this is the proof of withdrawal, I would say. So yep, so this is the amount I received, and after that if you want to look at the other one, so I have like recently like received some funds, and after that I just tried to put it in again, like larger amount. So I would say the withdrawal process itself, it is quite fast, which I would say within half an hour I received my funds. So these are the funds that I've done withdrawal on. So this is the 1.4 BNB I wanted to withdraw. So over here 1.4 minus off the fees that they are charging on the platform itself, which is around basically not really a difference. So over here the next thing is basically a deposit, and I've done withdrawal. So I only done 2 withdrawals, and after that it has successfully landed back on my wallet, and after that I would say it is the withdrawal itself. Yes, it is true, you can withdraw, and after that I would say on the other chain itself I have not tested it, but of course on BNB I have tested it, and after that I put in some of my funds in to basically let it roll, and after that see how it goes. So right now, how do you set up your account on Midas? Alright, so using the link down below, just click on it, you will be redirected to this homepage itself. Click on the sign in option. You can use Discord or Google, so I would just recommend you to just use Google if let's say you do not have a Discord or you are new to Discord, and after that from there I would say Google is the best method for you. Just sign in your Google account, and after that once you have signed in, you will basically be redirected to the platform page. So on the platform page itself, it's very simple to invest in slash invest in. It's very simple. Just click on whichever product that you are interested in slash keen to invest your money in, and after just click on invest, you will basically be redirected to the page itself. So over here, if let's say you're interested in investing into, I do not know, some Uniswap, just click on invest. It is going to open up the account, and after that, from there you will be, yeah, basically the first time you click on it, it's gonna have some error. You can't see your pending your personal deposit address, so just click on the refresh again, and on the top itself you will see the wallet that you have just opened up. Just click on it, click on deposit, and over here it's gonna show you your ERC20 Uniswap token itself, and of course you have to understand transferring other than Uni onto this ERC20 token address itself is gonna result in some permanent loss, and after that, from there, the coins will basically be transferred in within 1 or 2 minutes after the confirmation of, I would say, around 1 or 2 has been met. And after that, I would say, yeah, this is just how easy to basically start with Midas itself. And of course, for withdrawal itself is simple. Click on this, and after that, click on withdraw. And over here, you can click on whatever amount you want to withdraw, and after that, put in your address. And of course, you have to take note that there's a fee over here. So over here, you can see withdraw out of the platform is processed 2 times. So for Bitcoin, it is this case, and after that, I would say for Binance token, it is not. So over here, it is a smart contract. So yeah, transfer to smart contract. Yeah, basically take note, do not like use your funds on your Binance BEP2 wallet, basically the Binance chain wallet, to this Binance Smart Chain towards this address itself. It is not going to work. So I would say just withdraw funds from, I don't know, whatever you want, your exchange, or into your wallet, then to their wallet itself. So over here you can see we click on, I do not have any more funds. So over here, yep, so Ethereum itself, it is still the same thing. It is done by a smart contract. So after executing all of this, you click on withdraw, it's gonna receive, you are gonna receive your funds within 1 or 2 minutes if I'm not wrong, or I would say up to 30 minutes. But for Bitcoin cases itself, it is gonna take only 2 days. I mean, like, it's gonna happen 2 days, basically 8 to 10, and after that from 8 to 10 again in the night. So over here, these are the terms for you to understand if you want to invest in it. So right now, we're going to jump into my personal opinion. Right, so I've enlarged the screen, so if you want to listen to my opinion, feel free to. So I would say that on this Midas platform itself, how much risk I would say it is on that platform itself, the risk itself I would say is quite high. Why is that so? Because to be honest, they are investing into DeFi, and of course, if let's say there's a smart contract being like exploited or whatsoever on whatever they are invested in, if I'm not wrong, they do not have a insurance funds, and after that, from there, they also, like, I believe that they will have a backup funds to basically try to compensate people throughout whatever time period they need, and after that, from there, come out with a new coin itself to basically pay back those who lost their funds with them. And after that, I would say this is the smart strategy that they might go for. This is just uncertainty, and after that, I would say that yeah, basically we are investing into DeFi, and of course the risk on DeFi itself, it is known to be quite high, because anytime a smart contract can be just poof, and after that, from there, 1 day later your funds are all gone, and after that, Midas is not responsible for it, because they already said the disclaimer, they are not basically not what is that called, not liable for your funds, and after that, everything about it. So I would say that they will try their best to basically generate yields, and after that, from there, you can, yeah, basically invest whatever you can afford to lose, to be honest, because yeah, basically they have quite a huge amount of funds in there, and of course they, yeah, basically not enough transparency, and of course they did not like put in their holding wallets over there, so they, is due to security reason, I believe. And of course, for my case itself, I invested like maybe a few thousands to basically test it out, and of course, if you guys are interested in testing the platform with me, and after that generating additional passive income, feel free to, because I'm not forcing you to invest with me or whatsoever, because to be honest, during back in the days itself, I did not believe in Celsius. I just put in some of my funds, and after that, eventually 4 months down the road, I, yeah, basically throw in much more funds, and after that, eventually I would say the same goes for Midas itself. I have to see the results for myself, and after that, from there, I need to basically understand how the platform works, and of course, during the time of letting it generate passive income, I will go and speak to the developers, speak to the founders, and after that, from there, understand much more about the ecosystem, and after that, from there, I can bring you guys much more updates in the future. So invest at your own risk, and of course, no financial advice is given to you. And I would say that yeah, if you are interested in the masternode Stable YAP itself, go ahead, and after that, you must know that the risk on that itself is basically you need to sell something, sell your precious tokens to their this index fund, and after that, from there, if let's say the price of these index funds increases in price, definitely you will yield much more, and of course the percentage wise as it goes the same. And if let's say the whole thing dip, the price dip itself on the Stable YAP or whatsoever YAP is there, you will basically lose lose out quite a lot. So these are the pros and cons. You have to weight it, and after that from there you have to decide on your own if you are comfortable by switching your coins into their index fund, or you just want to keep whatever coin is there and after that throw it into whatever platform they are offering. So I would say the risk itself, not your keys, not your money. So this is definitely the standard thing over there. So I would say yeah, invest at your own risk. And yeah, basically I've come to the end of the video. If you like the video, kindly hit the thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and of course turn on post notification, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Bye bye, peace.